Hello friends, today I will discuss with you one nice story from Mahabharata. It's a story about Pandavas. The time was uh, that when Pandavas they were in exile. 12 year was completed and there was the 13 year. Then it was the exile year, means they have to hide themselves from the other party, from the Duryodhan and Sakuni party. What was the condition if they are seen by any candidate or any person of other party, then they have to repeat the condition. They have to go again 12 year and 1 year exile in forest. So Pandavas they spent that last year in Virat kingdom, and then these Pandavas they disguised themselves in another form, in another roop, we can say. Means everybody has some characteristics. So by by observing that characteristics, that nature, we can think, or we can know who person what kind of that person is, even if we are not able to see that person, and if that person has done in absence of us, but by observing and by knowing that situation, by that nature, we can think, okay, this person might be, because this work only can do that person. Okay, so we will go in that story. So Yudhishthir, who was Yudhishthir? He was a elder brother of all the Pandavas, and Yudhishthir, he was expert in spear, the throwing spear. Nobody was able to stand in front of Yudhishthir. Second, Bhima. Bhima, he was expert in mace, then Gada Yudh, and Duryodhana. Duryodhana, he is one of my favorite character. Duryodhana, he was the best archer, and Nakul and Sahadev, they are expert in sword. These five Pandavas, they were unique soldier in that time. They were not soldier, they were Maharathi in that time. So when they, before entering in the kingdom of Virat, they disguised themselves in another form. This was means all Pandavas, they were expert in their martial art. So that were the first nature of all the Pandavas. And what was the second nature? On the base of second nature, they disguised another form. Yudhishthir, he was expert in playing dice, we call Jua, or he was expert in giving different kind of advice based on kingdom, how to make a proper relationship with neighbor kingdom, etc. And Bhima, he was expert in cooking. Arjuna, he was expert in dancing and playing different kind of instrument. Arjun, he was expert. And Sahadev, he was expert in taking care of cows. And Nakul, he was expert in taking care of horses. So these all are the second nature of Pandavas. So these Pandavas, they spent one year in Virat kingdom, and they were all part in their second nature. So entire this 1 year in Virat kingdom, they were so much absorbed in their second nature. Not a single person was able to recognize them. These are Pandavas. Sometimes they might have some doubt, okay, how much they are expert in this kind of things, but they are not able to recognize they are Pandavas actually. So what teaching we can extract from this story is nowadays everyone is just influenced by and what people are doing, and they are also doing the same things what people are doing, and at the same times we are neglecting, we are forgetting our second nature. That is actually our first nature, but we think this is our second nature. So when what should we do when circumstance is not like this, means we are not able to do do according to our first nature. Means suppose take the example of anybody just want to do UPSC, and okay, who has that kind of motivation, that kind of analytical thinking, they can go for UPSC. But other people who have not that type of intelligence, they have other type of intelligence. Suppose they are expert in management, so they should go for MBA apart from going for UPSC. So what we do, we just ignore the second nature. That is actually not second nature, that is first nature. And what is first nature? That is not first nature, that is so-called first nature. We think this is our nature, I want to become like this, but that is not actually we want to become. What is and how can we recognize what is our second nature? What is our passion and what we do without getting any fatigue, without getting any tiredness? That is our passion. And if somehow we can connect that passion to the people, we can somehow, if we are able to convert our passion into profession, then that is very good for us, for everyone. Means we can relate our life with Pandavas. When Pandavas, they were in that kind of situation, they just want to hide themselves, and then something is required to do something to get livelihood, Lakshmi, other things. So they just used their second nature, and they were also so much expert in second nature, no one was able to recognize them. So God has given to everyone some kind of different, means everybody is unique. God had given everybody to some unique qualities. In that quality, that person is, if not best, close to best. If not close to best, at least better. He can be in that field. So when we are doing anything, whatever, study, job, business, means, and if we are struggling in that phase, okay, I am not able to do these things, so at that time we should think like this, okay, in what field I am able to do best, means what is my passion. We should think like this. And what is our habit, means just by thinking this, what is the which job I can do without getting fatigue, and without thinking about anything, what I will get by doing this. So, and if there is a possibility to convert that profession, that passion into profession, then that is good for us. So just these teachings I just would like to share with you all, and we can implement these teachings in our life, and definitely result will be nice and fruitful. Thank you very much.